Colossal spirit martial god, a fourth-grade heavenly general. Having slain his subordinate, Yang San, you have earned his enmity. He deems you arrogant and unrestrained. When the heavenly court descends to purge the mortal realm, he vows to personally teach you a lesson. Current hatred points, 4 stars. Well, well. Planning to teach me a lesson? I guess I can't ever win if I'm always on the defensive. To win, I have to attack. 27 years have passed. Jade Pure Sacred Sect Heavenly Thunder Peak. You've been a disciple of the sect for years. Why haven't you reached the foundation establishment yet? With your talent, this should have been effortless. What have you been doing all these years? Back when you had no foundation at all, you soared to the 4th level of chi refinement in just 7 days. Such talent is unheard of. You should know that only those who reach the Golden Core realm may become inner disciples of the Jade Pure Sacred Sect. Broke sect rules to take you in as my direct disciple, enduring endless criticism. And for what? So much anticipation. Wasted on nonsense. A peerless talent, squandered. To think this brat has no love for cultivation. That's right. No interest at all. Damn it. If he does not wish to cultivate, why did he join the sect? Due to the Chinese New Year, there were not enough characters available. So editor Meat Bun personally filled in as the teaching elder. Master, you know my aspirations. Spiritual energy is the greatest source of conflict in the world. Thus, I refuse to cultivate. You unfilial disciple. Perhaps I should send you to Mount and let the deity-slaying elder discipline you. I swear, I will draw you dead if you keep this up. Deity-slaying elder? You mean the legendary cultivator acknowledged as the strongest in our sect? Who else would I be referring to? He's the spiritual icon of our sect. Master, there's always legends about him in the sect. What kind of person is he? How would I know? I've been in the sect for decades yet never once met him. I thought you were really familiar with him. You. If you wish to learn about him, cultivate diligently. Let your yearning for longevity draw his attention. Perhaps he will grant you an exception and take you in. Longevity? Why pursue longevity? Is immortality truly worth pursuing? With the inherent flaws of humanity, if everyone were to achieve longevity, how could heaven and earth endure it? Not everyone can achieve longevity. Longevity is just a legend. Humans cultivate to fight against heaven. Don't sit there and lament about life so naturally. Did heaven mistreat humanity? Get out of my sight. Master, let this disciple give you a piece of advice. You should stop cultivating. We can promote. If you don't leave now, I'll expel you from the sect. Master, I'll be back. Such exceptional talent. Wasted on a broken mind. Behind that mountain peak, lies Mount Cultivate diligently become immortal. Perhaps I should send him there for some time. A bearer of connate Providence has been detected. Checking its origin. Chu Shuren 8th level of the Chi refinement realm. The reincarnation of the Supreme Buddha of the immortal world. In order to experience the suffering of the mortal world, the Supreme Buddha reincarnated into the mortal world. Due to the Buddha's immense providence, Chu Shuren is extremely talented, and his providence is not inferior to that of the children of heaven and earth. As he grew up in a Taoist temple, he had a benevolent heart and hated evil. He has refused to cultivate, wishing instead to enlighten the world using his mortal body. Under the guidance of the Buddha in his dreams, he came to the Jade Pure Sacred Sect. His original intention is to promote the great kindness Dharmic Tao in the cultivation sect. Reincarnation of the Supreme Buddha. Under the guidance of the Buddha in his dream. Did the upper realm Buddhist sect have their eyes on me? No, maybe they came here for Chang'an. Since Chang'an reincarnated to the mortal world to endure the tribulation of love, the Buddhist sect must have sensed it. This brat can't be taken in. I'll ignore it. Elder Han, forgive my sudden intrusion. Just say whatever's on your mind. Elder Han. The sect elders have been deliberating. This mountain is vast. In the past, We planted a lot of precious plants and treasure on the Mount Cultivate diligently become immortal in exchange for your protection. The Jade Pure Sacred Sect owes much to your contributions. Your strength has safeguarded our prosperity. We dare not demand more. But right now, can you let the 18 peaks to each choose an outstanding disciple to come cultivate at this mountain? That child won't disturb your cultivation. I wonder. I'm sorry, but no. I really appreciate that the sect has sent resources to the Mount Cultivate diligently become immortal for years, but the majority of the mountain's spiritual energy comes from the tree outside of the cave. I can't disclose much about its origin. Its origin is so significant. In any case, cultivating here would mean becoming my disciples. Give me some fries. No way. There are so many people kneeling under the mountain. This precedent cannot be set. If I allow it once, there will be more people in the future. If we are unable to control the people and the secret gets exposed, it won't be a good thing for me. Sect Master, you are aware of my strict disciple selection. If someone truly possessed potential, I would have taken them before your recommendation. What happened? Doggy Bro refuses to share food. He must be disciplined. I know. It's just that the elders keep pestering me. They're driving me mad. If they bring this up again, I will refuse them outright. Those rotten old men lack foresight. If they force this Buddha away, the Nine Dragons sect and Blood Fire sect led by Huang Zuantian and Lu Bumi will definitely follow Elder Han. Everyone knows who the true pillar of the Jade Pure Sacred Sect is. Sect Master Daoist, don't just put all your heart into the sect. You should also spend some time cultivating. Our sect's future depends on your strength. You're right. By the way, thanks for the reminder. This mountain has received countless favors. It is time I repay the sect. Yang San Storage Ring. Some of them are the enemy's technique that I obtained. Others are techniques that I randomly created during the free time when I cultivated. If you meet the qualifications and progress step by step, you should be able to cultivate till immortal realm. Immortal. Elder Han, your generosity is boundless. The sect shall never forget this favor. Rest assured, I will never let anyone disturb you in the future. As for the solution, I have my methods. By the way, where is Murong Chi? Why are you looking for him? Before long, the disciples of the Jade Pure Sacred Sect noticed a sudden influx of techniques appearing in the hidden script pavilion, each carrying a terrifying price tag. Among them was even a technique on how to attain immortality. Since the founding of the sect, the hidden script pavilion had never been this lively. Holy shit! The Desolation Heavenly Prison technique is insane. I don't care if I have to go into debt, I am getting it. Anal piercing hand? That sounds brutal. I need it. Constipation relieving sage fist. A punch that makes you shit instantly. I have a fellow Taoist who's been constipated for years, this is perfect for him. Lord Deity Slaying. I love you so much. Oh my god. There's so many mortal techniques. And also immortal techniques. I really love you so much. Deity Slaying Elder is unbelievably generous. Sect. Master, how did the talk about Mount Cultivate diligently become immortal go? You mean the training plan for the 18 Peaks core disciples? Yeah. Elder Han. He set a condition we simply can't refuse. What condition? What do you think? We will never target the mount in the future. Never. Hidden Script Pavilion. Excuse me, senior brother. What's going on? Why is it so crowded? You don't know. Apparently, Sect Master Daoist just returned from visiting Deity Slaying Elder at Mount and brought back a treasure trove of techniques including methods to attain immortality. They're all available in the Hidden Script Pavilion now. You can get them with enough contribution points. Deity Slaying Elder. Uninvolved in authority. Unshackled by karma. Unmoved by desires. I really respect and love you. And now, he casually distributed techniques on how to achieve immortality. Such existence. Don't tell me he is a sage. Demon Clan's Imperial Palace. Brat, do you give in? Father-in-law, your strength is indeed formidable. So, you finally admit that I'm stronger than your so-called grandmaster? No, you still have a long way to go compared to my grandmaster. You should know, my grandmaster once said, "Little Yang, you've known my father's temper for years now. Every time you two meet, you end up getting beaten. Just stop provoking him." Even if my words might get me into trouble, I must say it for father-in-law's own good. Father-in-law, let's not even talk about my grandmaster. I'm afraid your cultivation level isn't even on par with Ji Xianxian from the heavenly immortal manor. My grandmaster once said, man is the spirit of all living beings. If you wish for your cultivation to progress smoothly, it would be better for you to take human form. You bastard. Dad! What are you doing? This brat is looking down on the demon clan. This emperor will throw him into the demon world so he can reflect on his mistakes. Then I'm going with little Liang. Stay put. I happen to have a handsome young man I'd like to introduce to you. He's just as good as your little Liang. Your granddisciple Fong Liang has been banished to the demon world by your enemy, the Black Fox Demon Emperor. The cultivation world sure is dangerous. Even Fong Liang wasn't spared. Fong Liang is supposed to be the son of Providence in this mortal world. I hope his fate still works for him in the demon world. If not, he'll have to rely on his own strength. But why is this Black Fox Demon Emperor still alive? With Ji Xianxian's abilities, he should have dealt with him by now to weaken the demon clan's power. Whatever. It's none of my concern. This is the mortal world's tribulation. Why should I personally go and wipe out the entire demon clan and all demonic cultivators? The right path is to cultivate properly. I wonder if, after all these years, there is any promising talent worthy of becoming my disciple. Right, there's still Chu Shiren. Divine sense tracking. He's the reincarnation of a revered Supreme Buddha. His identity is even more outrageous than Murong Chizit's hard to ignore. Why has my divine sense led me to my own front gate? Didn't he claim to dislike cultivation? Why is he here, asking me to take him in? Could he have been pretending all along, deliberately playing hard to get to catch my attention? If that's the case, he can keep playing with the kids. This must be some scheme by the Buddhist sect. No matter what tricks they pull, they seem to have forgotten an immortal can easily read a mortal's mind. That's how Mengpa set me up before. Alright. Let's see what's really going on in his heart. I hope that deity-slaying elder can agree with my great kindness Dermic Tao. We can give up cultivating and reform all the disciples of our sect. Fuck off. Those scheming foxes from the Buddhist sect really sent a spy to shake my Tao heart. I won't fall for it. Back garden of the demon clan's imperial palace. Dear daughter, that little Yang of yours, who only thought about the human race, was not suitable for you. You don't get to decide whether he's right for me or not. If you still don't believe me, you'll understand once you meet that guy. He came to seek refuge with me on his own accord. Why are you seeking refuge with me? I despise the human race. My parents died when I was young, and I spent years wandering among humans, only to be constantly attacked. I never wanted to provoke anyone, but they always came after me. Human cultivators are too greedy. To obtain treasures, they abandon their so-called ethics without hesitation. Marvelous. He's so much better than that damned brat. What do you seek by taking refuge with me? And what can you offer in return? I just need a place where I can cultivate in peace. I'll train quietly near your majesty, as long as I'm not disturbed. If you're ever in danger, I will do my best to protect you. I've never heard such a request before. I don't expect to get protected by a body integration pipsqueak like you. Very well. From today onward, you may stay by my side to cultivate. Thank you for your generosity, Demon Emperor. He's also a body integration realm cultivator. Having him around will make it easier to unite the human race. Enough. Dad, stop wasting your efforts. I won't meet him. A person who betrays his own race is a scourge to the demon clan. We should drive him away before it's too late. My dear daughter, you've been misled by that damned brat. Trust me. You shouldn't waste any more time with that brat, who has a boulder-like shoulder. Greetings, your majesty. So you are that flip-flopper who turned his back on his own race. Su Chi greets the saintess. Su Chi. 5 DSLR cameras broke while trying to take his photo, that's why we never got a proper one. Family photos. Su Chi. Isn't he the master uncle that little Yang mentioned? Are you certain your name is Su Chi? Oh, looks like you're acquaintanced. Shit. Don't tell me my identity got exposed. No, your majesty, please judge fairly. This is my first time meeting the saintess. Master rarely gives me missions. If I mess this up, he'll be disappointed in me. I see you brat must have your eyes on my daughter. That's why you came to pledge your loyalty to me. This reason is not bad. Even that was figured out by your majesty. Your majesty, it's true. I've long admired the saintess. I hope for your majesty's approval. Don't worry. I won't stop you. In the demon clan, the strong make the rule. Good luck. Dad, he. Dear daughter, try spending some time with him first. Su Chi. Are you sure that's your real name? I stand by my name wherever I go. I am called Su 7. Chi meaning 7 is a homonym of Chi in Su Chi's name. A certain divine world, Su 7 is a high-performance electric vehicle released by Xiaomi. The Thor pun here refers to the nickname of Xiaomi's CEO, Mr. Lei Jun, whose name Lei means thunder. A few years later, it has been detected that you are already 1,000 years old and your life has taken another step forward. Because you have kept to your true nature and have been cultivating in a low profile, you have the following choices. 1. Get a random physique. 2. Randomly activate a new function of the system. 3. Obtain a supreme treasure. 3 options this time. What should I choose? My current spiritual physique of the 6 paths has been beneficial for cultivation speed, but it still feels somewhat lacking. Unlocking a new system function could be interesting. Judging from previous functions, the system doesn't grant direct power boosts or life-saving abilities, it mainly offers support. As for the supreme treasure, I'll pass. Alright then. You have chosen to unlock a new system function. Congratulations. You have unlocked the Dao Field function. Dao Field designate a location as your personal Dao Field. It has functions such as defense, divine sense perception blocking, increased spiritual energy, and others. The upper limit of each function is dependent on the owner's cultivation level. The stronger the cultivator, the stronger the Dao Field. A stronger version of barrier. Not just that. It also enhances spiritual energy flow. This is incredible. System, set mount cultivate diligently become immortal as the base. Activate Dao Field. The Dao Field can currently defend against all attacks below the Grand Unity Heaven Immortal Realm. It can block the divine sense of those below the Deity Realm. It can block the Heavenly Dao. Spiritual energy has increased by 5 times. Immortal Chi has increased by 2 times. This is so sick. The mountain just skyrocketed. Did you guys feel? The amount of spiritual energy just increased by many folds. True. It's a little too intense. There's even a layer of frost on the gourd vein. Although the heavenly Dao blocking function seems a bit redundant since I already have the heaven evading stone within the range of the Dao Field. In that case, heavenly Dao blocking within the range of the Dao Field, no one will be affected by the rules of the heavenly Dad, including forced ascension. I can completely nurture my disciple until they become immortal. And then ascend together when the time is right. I can completely nurture my disciple until they become immortal. And then ascend together when the time is right. Loyal. I'll be the one to take him in. You all stay away. Didn't he read on Red Note that this guy doesn't like to cultivate? It seems like the reason has been found. Nice. Finally, broke through into perfect reincarnated earth immortal realm. Now, I just need the right opportunity to break through to the reincarnated heavenly immortal realm. When that happens, even if giant spiritual martial God himself descends to the mortal world, I won't have to be afraid. Master, I found a genius who breaks through realms as effortlessly as breathing. I'd like to recommend him to you. Please allow this disciple to take him in. Don't tell me this Brad is referring to. I hope that deity-slaying elder agrees with my great kindness Pharmic Tao. We can give up cultivating and reform all the disciples of our sect. A Buddha has been kneeling to me for 20 years. If I keep rejecting him, I might completely offend the Buddhist sect. Making enemies for no reason isn't my Tao. As long as my Tao heart remains firm, there's no need for me to be afraid of him. I've already accepted the Divine Palace War God, the Demon Clan's Demon Saint, and the Golden Crow. Adding a Buddhist sect's influence shouldn't be a problem, right? Moreover, if the Buddhist sect is targeting me, I can more or less receive notifications on hatred level. Fine. You can take him in. Really? Thank you, Master. I'll head down the mountain immediately. Master, even Yang Tiandong has taken in a disciple. When will it be my turn? So many female disciples are kneeling at the base of the mountain. Should I consider one? You should look at their aptitude before taking in a disciple. Fine. I hope my precious disciple will appear soon. Your disciples appeared long ago. Where? At Fusong Tree. The Golden Crow siblings. You think you're worthy? Then. Lord Chicken and Doggy. No, they won't accept it. Earth Immortal Gourd. Your real body is a grass, the same species as them. From today onwards, as their master, I'll leave the matter of them transforming into a human to you. Okay. This person's eyes look like they are going to die from old age. Is he really the genius that Dumplinghead and the others were talking about? Whatever. I finally have a disciple. I'll try to teach him first. Little Chu, from now on, you're my first disciple. Cultivate diligently. Don't let your master down. Unable to walk from kneeling for too long. Cultivate? No way. I will never cultivate. Furthermore, I wanted deity-slaying elder to be my master. I wanted to persuade deity-slaying elder to give up on cultivation and pursue the great kindness Dermic Tao. You. Say that again while looking at my mystic imprisoned heavenly nose. You don't get to decide whether you cultivate or not. I'm still waiting for you to kick Murong Chi's butt and punch Fong Liang. Senior, you, as your master, I will impart my lifelong skills to you. No need to thank me. This is my duty as your master. I'll infuse my spiritual energy into your dantian. Channelize it to your essence soul. And enjoy. Unless you cultivate, you can never experience the pleasure of making breakthroughs and becoming stronger. See? With just a small energy transfer. You went from initial foundation establishment to perfect foundation establishment instantly. Now you understand how extraordinary this place's spiritual energy is. Of course, your own talent is the main factor. Other places lack such a steady and overwhelming energy supply. Here, the key is consistency and abundance. After experiencing it, you must have changed your mind. Don't waste your potential, disciple. Circulating spiritual energy. Perfect foundation establishment realm. Push out. Initial stage of the foundation establishment realm. When can I meet deity slaying? Grandmaster. You can do that. It doesn't work even if I forcefully inject spiritual energy into him. If you won't cultivate, why are you even on the mountain? You unfilial disciple. With that attitude, don't even think about meeting your grandmaster. Do whatever you want. At least I got onto the mountain. How can I back off now after waiting for 20 years? Since I'll be staying here, I'll have my chance to meet deity-slaying elder sooner or later. If he gives up cultivation, the entire Jade Pure Sacred sect will follow. Drink some water, grow up quickly. This master can't wait to see you guys. I will have so many disciples that I can cuddle with and every day will be a different kid, those faces. those thighs. N years later. The day the earth immortal gourds transform into human has come. Babies, your master is here. It's too troublesome to name 7 of you. I'll just call you Han 1 to Han 7. Master, we respect and adore you. Cuddle.